Welcome to Travel Day to Orlando. It's May 2023. I'm at the Premier Inn, London Gatwick Airport, the one connected to the North Terminal. It's about 7 AM and this room is super hot, so like if I'm sweating, I'm sorry. It's been about a year since I vlogged. I just kind of lost interest in it. I couldn't be bothered with editing. And these are basically my holiday videos anyway, so yeah, sorry for the absence if any of you out there actually watch my vlogs. So yeah, I am flying at 10:40. I'm going to meet my friend downstairs and we're heading over together, but we didn't actually book together, we're not travelling together, we just happened to be on the same flight, so that was a good coincidence. Yeah, so I'll do a quick room tour. I'm sure you've seen a Premier Inn room before, but you never know. Let's have a quick look. So there we have a bed. It's quite a good bed, very comfy, and it has a plug and a USB there. That's a futon that I think like a third person would sleep on. Some curtains, that's exciting. Usual TV, coffee station. There are my cases because overpacking is just what I do. There's a mirror that lights up. That's very handy for makeup. Although I did my makeup in that mirror and then I came into this bathroom. Hello me! And looked and like all under my chin's like a patchwork. So I would recommend doing your makeup in front of this mirror rather than that one. And here is the shower. Normally, when I'm at a Premier Inn, I get a bath, but I got a shower. So that was my excitement for the night. But yeah, everything. Standard Premier Inn. I did pay a lot of money for this room. It was £112. It's coronation weekend though, so it's rammed in here. Let me turn the camera around again. And here is my face again. I don't know why I keep using hand gestures. I think it's because I've not done this for a long time. So I am flying business class. Very fancy. I did pay for it with cash. It was a treat from my annual bonus this year from work. So yeah, I'm flying business class and I actually paid full price rather than a cheap upgrade or with points, so it's a waste of money. I probably shouldn't pay that, but it feels kind of good to be able to do that. I won't be spending that much money on a flight for a long time because I'm becoming a grown-up this year and getting a mortgage and a house and responsibilities, which I don't have at the moment. So I'll try and be quite transparent on this trip about, you know, how I've paid for everything, what it cost, how I afford it, because there's so many people out there. I'm like, how on earth do they afford it? Well, I'll tell you. I'll go into more detail at the end of the video because honestly, I know a lot of people will just be skimming through YouTube looking for travel day videos because that's what I do. I literally watch every single travel day out there and no other videos whatsoever. So hi to those guys, I'm one of you. Okay, I'm going to get my stuff together now. I have such a huge hand luggage bag. And then head downstairs. Also, just look how cute that is. That's my passport cover. So fancy. So while I wait for Sam, I'll just, because he's doing his ironing. Who on earth irons these days? I don't even own one. But I'll show you how close the Premier Inn is. So there's the North Terminal over there. And here is the Premier Inn and the entrance. You have to wait ages for those lifts, it's a bit annoying, but super convenient location. There is one about 10 minutes walk away. That's normally quite a bit cheaper than this one, but it's such a faff to get there. I did it before in November and getting the hopper bus was just such a pain. You have to go on a tour of all the hotels in the area. So for, I think it was £25 more, you get this one, which when you take away the bus hopper fare, it works out about £15. So it's a no-brainer if you've got a little wiggle room in your budget. yeah. Hopefully Sam finishes his ironing shortly. Boarding pass acquired. And off to security we go. Duty free. Looks like we are on time, although the walking time just hit our flight listing. First drink. Huge Baileys, so huge I had to have 2 ice cubes instead of my normal one. Prosecco and a Coke Zero. Just hanging out in the lounge. Baileys has been drunk, as has the Prosecco nearly, and the lounge porridge is so good. Like, it's weird, I feel this strongly about porridge, but that's what I come in here for every time. Our gate has been called, so off we go. Obligatory walking down the, what's it called, jetway? Skyway? Skylink?
Plank.
Yeah, walking towards the plane. Here's my seat. Amenity kit and bottle of water waiting. Great view. I'm just waiting for to take off so I can close that divider and stop awkwardly staring at the man opposite. We still have the handy little drawer there, put all your things in, but this is an older club. Some, mostly from Heathrow, have the club suites, but this is a 23-year-old 777 from Gatwick, so no refurb yet, but can't complain, because if it had been refurbed, price might have gone up so high I couldn't afford it. So yeah, welcome to my little capsule for the next 9 hours. So the menu's arrived. It's a bit disappointing, actually. Not really a fan of chicken or tripe or beans. But I think the chicken it will have to be. So we'll see what that's like, and we've got a lovely looking afternoon tea to look forward to. literally just spent 2 minutes, well 2 seconds wiping my hands with it, and then the man came and took it. So I think I convinced him that I knew what to do with a towel. Anyway, we're going to pick a film. Harry Potter's back. They took it off for a while, but now I've recently binge watched it, so I don't need to watch it here again. But this is the actual Orlando area of the entertainment system. So all of these films are related to rides or like themed areas that you'll see in the parks in Florida. So yeah, I'm going to sort through and see if I can pick something fun. Definitely forgot to film this popcorn before I ate it. It was really good though. And I've got a cranberry blush there. And a little nut mix. Oh, don't mind my feet there in the background. That's brown. I can't talk because I've got noise cancelling headphones on, so I can't hear anything. Oh well, back to Black Panther Wakanda Forever. This is my delicious looking starter. So I went for the prosciutto. I originally chose mozzarella, but they asked me to switch and I was kind of indifferent, so prosciutto it was. Bread with the random quinoa salad again. Coke Zero. It looks delicious. So I have ordered a chicken with a ratatouille, I think, but they're randomly given as chicken with mushroom sauce and mashed potato and non-ratatouille vegetables. I'm kind of indifferent because I like mushrooms, don't really like ratatouille, so it seems the best one, and I'm going to eat it. There is afternoon tea. So we have finger sandwiches. That one's beef and horseradish, and that one's salmon and cucumber. That is egg and tomato. We've got a stone. I think that's normally a French tart, but sometimes some kind of Union Jack. No, it's not a Union Jack. Some kind of coronation celebration of Battenberg, which is cute. I hate Battenberg, so at least the sandwiches look good. It's been a while, well, not a while, maybe like an hour since afternoon tea, but it's been a while since I showed my horribly sweaty, kind of orangey panda ride face. We're nearly there now. We just had a little reroute to come more in from the coast because there are showers around the coast. So small reroute, but we should still be landing early. Then we have the 50 million minute taxi to Terminal C and a 3-hour wait for bags again. So sure, a long time ahead, but it's I think we're landing at like 2:30 in the afternoon, so it could be worse. I could be my friend Kane on a flight that pretty much only just took off from Heathrow. He's on the late Virgin flight, so he doesn't get until like 8 o'clock or something ridiculous. I wanted to get in early, get there, get settled. I don't actually know what I'm going to do this evening. My friend Sam, who's not like in one of the other seats, we got a bit drunk and made a crazy plan that's not going to pay off. So we're not going to Universal like we planned after a few drinks. He's going off on his float thing, and I don't know what to do. So might do Springs, might do stay around Coronado. Probably won't do a park because it's a Saturday night and that does not seem like a good time for anyone. Yeah, I'll get there and play by ear. I'll see you. I'll try and show you some of the walk from Terminal C from the plane to the baggage area because it's a bit of a trek. It's doable as long as you're not like old or have any disabilities or anything like that. If you're able-bodied, it's a breeze, but it can be tricky. If not, Right, my ears are popping now, so we must be going down. So time to pack everything away and get ready. Land. There's Orlando. And I was just checking my phone to see if I've been allocated a room yet. And let's see if we can get it up again. I'll take a screenshot. Look at that. I booked a standard room, like no frills, and they put me in the Grandestino Tower. Can't believe that. I hope it's not some kind of mistake, but wow, I'm there for 2 weeks as well, and they put me in the tower. Amazing. Right, we're getting some turbulence as we land now, so I better go quietly, be scared in peace. Hopefully see you on the ground. Here is a quick sped up video of the walk from the plane to baggage claim and security. It took us around 4 minutes. I only started filming as we got to the top of the ramp off the plane because it was quite busy around there. It was a relatively easy walk. We did power walk. And it's not just the sped up that makes it look like that, because it was good to stretch our legs after getting off the plane. But yeah, it took around 4 minutes walking at a good pace. Bags came surprisingly quickly, straight out. It's 3:22 and I'm waiting for Ronald to come and pick me up. The Uber pickup spot is literally right outside that door, so just along here. Don't want to turn around too much because there's lots of people, but yeah, hopefully Ronald will be here shortly. So the upgrade was not a mistake, and wow, this room is amazing. I literally just walked in, dumped some stuff, had a quick look around and done a very, very happy little dance. I can't believe it, it's amazing. Let's have a quick tour before I unpack and mess everything up. Lights. There's me in a ginormous mirror. There is a toilet. There are some towels. 2 sinks. H2O toiletries. Some storage under the sinks. Hairdryer. Oh, H2O toiletries. Above the bath. Oh, fancy shower heads. This bathroom is huge. So much room for activities. And it has a slidey door. Like a barn door kind of thing. I think it's called a barn door. So that is that. It's so huge, I can't even show you the scale. So that's that. And then we have a wardrobe here. Oh, there's even a little light in there, isn't that handy? Lots of hangers, an iron. Won't be using that. Don't know how to use that, to be honest. Extra pillow and blanket, a full-length mirror on the inside of the door there, just in case that one in the bathroom wasn't big enough for you. Somewhere to put your bag. Look at the size of this bed. Ooh, I could like lie horizontally on this bed, and I'm not a short person. We have a bedside table, another huge mirror. Really like you to look at yourself in this room. Cute bed head with little lights on. Coffee machine. Oh no, that was the ice bucket, that's the coffee machine. I was busy focusing on this. Fridge. Desk chair. Desk light. It's me! And some drawers. I should do. A lamp. Sofa. Oh, we can chill on my little sofa. More mirrors. Hi me. And then the view. I'm looking straight out over the front. You can see Swan and Dolphin and the Epcot. I want to say Epcot Ball, but it's actually Spaceship Earth, isn't it? Swan Reserve. A little bit Hollywood Studios. Got some Batu there. I think that's Batu. No, that's too far away. Maybe it's Animal Kingdom. It's something. I have no sense of direction at the best of times, but what a wonderful view and what a wonderful room. Like, wow. Oh, we've even got some drawers in the bedside table. I missed that. Oh, a Bible. Don't think I'll be needing that. But yeah, it's... wow. Turn the camera around because you haven't seen my lovely sweaty mug for a while. I just... wow. Like, I was expecting to be like out in Ranchos or Cabanas or somewhere, and then I saw this pop up as my allocated room. I still thought it might have been a mistake, and then I got here, tapped in, and this is my room. Like, for 2 weeks I'm staying in this room. Wow. Like, I never really get pixie dust or anything, but I'm like blown away and so happy because I'm actually out here for my birthday. I'm turning 31. So yeah, it's how I had to celebrate. And I think when I rang up, because I can see on my invoice it says Rachel's birthday celebration, so maybe that's why they did it for me. But yeah, I am just so thrilled. So now I'm gonna unpack a little bit, freshen up, do something about this. I've already got my magic band on because I'm so keen, and then I think I'm gonna go Springs. It's gonna be manic 'cause it's Saturday night, but anyway I will, and I feel like a deluxe burger might change by the time I get there. Who knows? I can just go with the flow. So yeah, I will see you in a bit when I am freshened up. And it's time to head out to Disney Springs. I'm so deliriously tired, but so like, I'm at Disney. So just dressed casual so I can't accidentally go to a table service. Just gonna go quick service I think, but see what we find at Springs. There is my room number, and this is how close I am to the lifts. A bit noisy, but I sleep with earplugs in anyway, so lobby. There we go. E. Oh, Las Vegas, there we go. This is the most amazing lobby. Love it here. Look, ducklings! It's so tiny! So dinner is on order. Got my sauces ready. Food is here. I got a bacon and blue burger and regular fries. Deluxe done. It was really good, but I'm so full now. Gonna head over to World of Disney to pick up my gift cards. Very busy, not in this bit but in the main bit, so won't film much, but I'll see you when I see you. most flattering light I've ever found. But I'm back from Springs at Coronado now, with wall to wall, like small people in leotards there. I think there's a cheer competition or something. Oh god, that's awful. Never mind. Just waiting for Kane to arrive now. He's also been upgraded to the Gran Destino Tower, and I'm really excited to see what he thinks of the resort. So, I'm going to go sit on a bench and wait for him to arrive. We are at Mikado. I got a refillable mug. Kane got a bacon cheeseburger. And now we're just going to chill here. I'll show you Kane's face when he gets back. He's busy holding up the entire drink queue. Some ketchup. There he is. Just come on a walk around the resort. Found a nice little place to sit for a bit. That light's really annoying, but never mind. There's Kane. Well, it has been a long day and I'm finally back at the room. We walked around the resort, gave Kane his little intro to Coronado. I'm exhausted now. It's been a really long day, but it's all done. I know I said I'd go a bit more into what I'd paid for this trip and how I afford it and stuff like that. But current me is tired, so future me will film something to be inserted here. So it's good night from me and hello from future me. Bye. Thank you, past me, for that wonderful introduction. It is present or future me, depending on how you look at it. At home in England, been back here for a week now. Very sad. Yes, I am wearing a Spirit jersey. I just wore this to Aldi because, to be fair, my washing still isn't done. So, as promised, how much did this trip cost me and how do I afford it? I'm not being clickbaity, it's a really boring answer, so if you're here for like drama, I don't have an OnlyFans, I'm not going to tell you any merch with my face on it, I just have a good job. So, what did it cost me? So, for the flight, I booked it in a BA sale. It was for business class return, London Gatwick to MCO. It was £2,350.82. I didn't have to pay to choose my seat because I have frequent flyer status that lets me get it for free. So, you know, say £50 there, and you spent like 2,400-ish to get it. Yeah, I'm not spending that much in future. I've already booked the flights for my next trip. I think I paid $962 for a premium economy return for September. No, $965. Big difference. So it's not business anymore. I know it is expensive still for an airline ticket, but it sounds really stuck up, but I just can't do economy. It's too like packed in, like you can't move, like my body aches afterwards, so I think I'm just getting old. But I'd rather pay that extra like 400, I think it works out an extra £400, 400 or 300, just to fly in a little bit of comfort both ways. So that's what the flight cost me, $2,350. The hotel and ticket bundle, I booked it last year with the dining offer. So that was for Coronado Springs 14 nights, standard room but got upgraded to the tower. It was £3,569. That included dining credit which was $1,008, odd amount, but yeah, and 2 gift cards. So we got I got a $200 gift card for booking. Why does it keep focusing on Dopey and not me? Go away, Dopey. So I got a $200 gift card as part of the booking deal, and also an extra $180 gift card, because our deal did my deal, it's because Kane and I booked the same deal, this is why. So my deal did include Cirque du Soleil tickets. However, Cirque was closed while we were there, so in exchange we got an extra, I don't know whether I'm saying I or we here, apologies. So it was an extra $180 gift card for that. I actually didn't spend any of my gift cards while I was out there. I spent pretty much all the dining credit, but I didn't touch the gift cards because I really don't buy merch, she says in front of a wall of lounge lights. I bought those during the pandemic, okay? And that one because it's pink and shiny. But yeah, I didn't buy any merch. I did buy a ridiculous amount of shorts from Uniqlo, but I couldn't pay for that with my gift cards, so yeah. My credit card statement for money I spent, which was just, out of pocket, that was £835.88. That includes $251.75 on Lyft. I do tip 20% on pretty much every ride, so that's why it's probably a bit higher than it could have been. Could have been 200, but 251 for all the lifts I took while I was over there. There were also some places around Disney where I couldn't use the gift card, or I was too lazy to put it into mobile order, because you can use it in mobile order, it's just a faff. So like non-gift card Disney food and drink spends was £175.84, and this is all included in the 800. I just did a breakdown in my statement because I was interested. Thought you might be too. Genie Plus, I really didn't use much there. That was £66.61. I've got it written down there, that's why I keep looking there. Food and drink, that includes the reusable cup while I was at Universal, was £113. So I didn't know that was bad. Food and reusable cup, like I said, not just reusable cup. And then my Uniqlo short sponge and a makeup brush took another 120 out of that. So yeah, overall 835 on the credit card. Dollars, 150. That was just, I think I got 100 earlier in the year when I got some euros for like a weekend break I took. And then I had some left over in the purse, so I think it was around £150 worth of dollars I had with me. I just spent that on things like tips. Premier Inn, before I went, that was £112. So I think, not including my transport to and from the train station, because that was just a TfL, tap my card, don't really know what it's going to cost me. It was £7,017.70, which is a lot when you look at it. It was worth it, but it is a lot of money. So for my job, I kind of changed position while I was out in Orlando. So before Orlando, I was associate director. I work for a financial services company in the City of London. You can imagine I get paid pretty well for what I do. I also get an annual bonus, and that annual bonus is what paid for this trip. So it's generally what I do. We tend to get bonuses around February time, and I use that to pay for a big trip in May or June time. That's what this was. That's not the exact amount I've got for a bonus. I'm not going to share my current salary or like what a bonus is, because I don't think my work would like me to do that. But while I was out there, I actually got approved by the FCA to become a director. So I'm now a director, which is a bit of a step up, a lot more pressure. But because of that increase in seniority, it's meant that I know I'm comfortable enough to book for September, which I have done since I got back. But yeah, I actually don't have any debt whatsoever. I paid off a student loan very recently. I don't have a mortgage. I am in the process of buying a house, so I'll be exchanging, touch wood, very soon, and then I'll be a responsible adult with a mortgage and proper responsibilities. But for the past couple of years, I've not had any responsibilities. I don't have any credit card debt. The credit card I mentioned, I pay that off in full. It's a Halifax Clarity, I think, so I can spend on it for free in other currencies. That gets paid off in full at the end of the month. So yeah, that's how I thought it. But if anyone, I wouldn't ask me for budgeting tips, I'm not great at that, but if you want any career tips, or I don't know, if you want to chat in more detail about how you can afford these things or even find good deals, I'm quite good at that, although not with this trip. It was decent value, but it wasn't an excellent deal. But I am rambling now, but always feel free to send me a message. I'm quite a talkative person when I get going. But yeah, thanks for watching this video. If you have any questions about a trip, about what I spent, the deals I've booked, you know, get in touch. You can, I think, yeah, you can comment, or you can send me a message on Instagram or something like that. Thanks for watching the travel day. Thanks for sitting through my ramble. Like, I'm not in any way trying to like brag or show off. Like, I live a pretty normal life. Like, I'm in a tiny studio flat on the outskirts of London. But I think there's just a lack of transparency around what people are actually paying for their trips and how they afford it. And it could lead to people thinking, oh, we need to be like that, keep up with the Joneses, getting themselves in tons of debt, and that's not healthy. A lot about Florida and Florida, like Orlando vloggers, isn't healthy. I'm not healthy, look at me. But thank you so much for sticking with this. Yeah, let me know if you have any questions or any comments or whatever. Just don't say horrible comments. Thank you, goodbye.